A sliver of hope, or yet another cynical twist in a tragic plot. Shiite Houthi rebels accepted a Saudi initiative for a 5-day ceasefire in war-torn Yemen Sunday, even as fighting continued across various locations in the country, with airstrikes by a Saudi-led Arab force pounding targets. The ceasefire, if it is indeed upheld, is only scheduled to come into effect later on.
We have made a decision that the ceasefire will begin this Tuesday, May 12th at 11 p.m. and will last for 5 days and is subject to renewal if it works out. The ceasefire will end should the Houthis or their allies not live up to the agreements contained in this issue.
The Houthis are allied with certain elements in the Yemeni army, still loyal to former President Ali Abdullah Saleh. An officer belonging to one of these units noted that despite the agreed truce, any attack undertaken by forces under the command of serving President Abdurrabbu Mansur Hadi would be met with force.
We took to the streets against the enemy and against the blockade on the Yemeni people. We will struggle and resist, and we will sacrifice our souls for Yemen, and we will not flee.
As the countdown to Tuesday continues, Saudi-led airstrikes hit ex-President Saleh's compound in the capital of Sana'a. He, however, appears to have escaped unharmed, with this photo going viral over the past day. This cameraman was caught up in the bombing.
Thank God we survived. It's a miracle. While we are covering the story of the house of the former president, several missiles were fired from airstrikes, and I think one of the journalists was injured.
The scheduled break in hostilities is intended to enable humanitarian aid to reach a beleaguered and long-suffering population. Some of that aid is expected to arrive on an Iranian ship set to sail Sunday evening for the Houthi-held port of Hodeidah, carrying 2,500 tons of food and medical supplies. There is hope the humanitarian break will develop into something more substantial. The Houthis have signaled their willingness to open peace talks facilitated by the UN, but have rejected the notion of these taking place in the Saudi capital of Riyadh or any other country involved in the military effort against them. It is often the case in the Middle East that the hours ahead of an expected truce are among the most violent. Those caught in the crossfire will be hoping for an exception.